Welcome to the next episode of the Canstown Dynasty. Today we take on Nebraska on the road. Let's see how this goes. Thanks for watching. Go Pats!
Welcome to Lincoln, Nebraska, home of the Cornhuskers and home to some of the most loyal fans in the sport, where once again, Memorial Stadium will be sold out. A Big Ten showdown is coming. Conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. Will put total weather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Dances away. He's got him. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Handoff from the gun. Got enough for the first.
You want to settle everybody in on the road? You want to take the nerves away? Run the football. Really, really good job. The offensive line, they're physical and nasty. They're not nervous. They're not worried about this crowd getting loud. They just want to hit you right in the mouth, and they started the game off with some good physicality.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's McPherson. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. A 1st down for the offense. Running back searching for a hole. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. This crowd knows when to bring it.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The noise level is relentless here on 2nd down. Headed to the end zone. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. So Nebraska's offense will go to work for the first time. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Here on third down for this offense. Motion from the wideout. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And the deflection by the defense brings up fourth down. The Huskers will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Turning it on! An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Makes the grab. It's McPherson. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. They're down to the 25 on first and 10. Power football with the run.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Setting up the screen. Makes a man miss. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Snatched it right out of the air and waltzed his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Grab near the marker, it's Coleman. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Passing game kept the drive moving. Here's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Right on the money.
During the week, you got to talk to your quarterback. Quarterback, what do you like? What's your favorite, safest routes, easiest reads? Love coming out with those early with the short passing game.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Caught near the sticks. It's Coleman. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers are on the move. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Boyd. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Caught close to the marker. It's Boyd. It's a fumble on the play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. Pulled down for the tackle.
When receivers are running slant routes against man coverage, sometimes you get open using speed, but sometimes it's pure physicality. This receiver does a great job using his hands, and then he's able to fight his way to the inside. At the end of the day, he just wanted that football more.
Zings it complete to the right. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll start this drive going to the air. They're setting up the screen. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. There he goes. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete to the right. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll try the run. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He'll take a shot. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it. You can hear it. Sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defensive.
Got to room to run. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They'll keep it on the ground. And that's the end of the line on that run, and it's the end of the line for the 1st quarter. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Quickly complete. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure it to 1st.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Working that left side. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Extra point here will tie the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking downfield on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Marshall. Turns it on in midfield. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Scrambling away. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Huskers in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the ground game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Motion from the wide receiver. To throw, it's Raiola. On target. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
And I like having matchups outside like this. Guys that I know will win right away. Third down, find my guy, get him the rock, he gets the first down.
They'll try the right side. Can't get him to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Wow, what a big play. And how about the hit stick tackle right there? That's one this offense is going to remember.
The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Under fire. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback moving. Trying to escape and get it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to the ground game on the left. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a...
Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space. It's Marshall. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 3rd down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving the chains impossible. Using the quick game. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. They'll go to the ground. Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he stopped at the 18. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. They give it to him again. Tough, hard-nosed running. He picks up 3, but stopped just short. It'll be 4th and 1. They'll lead the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. It is loud in here as they try to help him get a stop on 4th down. Going for the marker on the ground. And into the end zone for a touchdown. That trip to the end zone is 25th career touchdown.
Yeah, he's been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the boxes. Still, this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the 1st half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't...
Turning it on! Touchdown, Nebraska! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And here's the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll leave it with him. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Just feeds the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. Grab behind the line. It's Marshall. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This is hardly a surprise. After converting their first 2 fourth-down attempts, they'll try it again. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This has been a track meet running up and down the field so far, Jesse.
It's amazing for this offense, right? Score a touchdown, go try to get a rest on the sideline. It feels like you blink, and you're right back on the field having to go score another one, David. It just feels like it's going to be that kind of game.
Well, so which defense can kind of change their identity a little bit, get more aggressive? You're giving up yards and touchdowns anyways. Who can get aggressive and maybe create a turnover?
Trying play action. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Here comes the heat. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. They put on the heat and they blocked it. And they got it. There he goes. The 40. The 30. At the 20. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Tennessee. Just another week of SEC football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Coleman. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands.
And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. That late in the half field goal, always just gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll open this third quarter with a run. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wondered maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
That's just a very easy, comfortable throw for the quarterback. He knows he has his big target, the tight end, running across the field on the drag. Nice play.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Boyd. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I mean, I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
So now it's second and long. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf. Now facing a third and long. They just keep firing. That's reeled in. It's Nelson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The offense in its own end still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. The Huskers are rolling down the field. Leaves it with the running back. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold on.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Caught over the middle. It's Coleman. And tackled there by the defense.
Job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Out of the gun, the give to the back. He stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. The screen, he can go. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on 3rd down. The Cornhuskers will punt this one away. Not going to take a chance to grab that one as it bounces out of bounds. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The black shirts looking to this crowd, and they are delivering energy on this big 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Nelson. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Huskers have pushed it inside the 20. Caught in the backfield, it's Coleman. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Dropping back, it's Raiola. Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Bunch formation for these receivers. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
Might as well give it to him again. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Single back formation, and they give it to him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Catch in the middle, it's McPherson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
They'll run the toss. Oh, he's got a chance. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. To the ground, he's got it again. Plows through the defense. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Buys a little time. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Takes a hit as he fires. And the pass is incomplete on 4th down, but hold on just a second. We've got to see what the flag's about. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Looking for room, it's Ives. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. Catch in the middle, it's Ives. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the inside give. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. The Cornhuskers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Looking left. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a first and goal. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They give him the rock again on second and goal. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go jumbo package, 3 tight end set on third and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Might want to muster up that protection. They had one blocked earlier. And this one is perfect. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Well, you're always going to wonder what woulda, coulda, shoulda happened on 4th and inches had they gone for it. But with this kicker, I like taking 3 points and putting it on the board.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. They're dealing with a second and long. The give to the back. Makes it past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Buying some time. Snagged in the middle. It's McPherson. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Crosses the 30. He's got away. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. Final play of the quarter coming. They're looking for an advantage to the right. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. The play action fake. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the ground with the back. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Got his man on the right. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here's the give off the left side. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Keeps looking downfield. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Fires into the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. And the Huskers backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on 1st down. The give to the lone running back. Breaks the tackle. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Incomplete, man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Outside the pocket, lets it go. With the catch, it's Coleman. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. The Huskers are on the move. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Boyd. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Got the completion on the last play, still some work to do on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5. The Cornhuskers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Right back to the well. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quickly complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. And the Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. The give to the tailback. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to...
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Husker. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on 1st down. Lets it fly. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moves to change impossible. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. Turning it on. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Huge play here late. Going to throw it over the top of the deep. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going to run it. It's Nelson. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You see all this movement in football now, all the stemming, the defensive line, they're sliding right before the snap, creating confusion for the offensive line. Then they're moving back and stunting. Really good job by the defense.
Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Pulls and fires complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabs it in the middle.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
And
Nebraska, because I made the mistake of leaving 2 clock on, holds off to defeat us 42-35 with an amazing comeback.
It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong.
18-32, 209, 2 touchdowns,
2
3
bad weeks.
interceptions.
Flush it down the
Especially
toilet.
when Jordan Marshall,
Refocus the
26 for
mechanism.
173,
We're ready to rock and roll
touchdowns.
next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay.
Defensively, we
Let's
did not
worry
have
about
a
winning
pick.
a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to
Ryan
being
Kelly,
who we
5
are
for 5
so we
on
can get
extra
this ship
points.
right.
No field goals
Thanks so
attempted,
much
no
for
punts.
spending some time with us.
Today,
For David Pollack and Jesse
touchdown.
Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been
Hope
another
you did enjoy.
presentation
Thanks for
of
watching.
EA
We'll
Sports.
see you next time when we play at Ohio State. A top 10 Ohio State in that. So the Buckeyes, we have to travel to Ohio Stadium and then travel to Ann Arbor to play Michigan the following week. So that's these next 2 games are going to be fun next 2 games. See you then. Thanks for watching, and go Pats.